Have you ever felt the pressure to fit in, to mold yourself into something you are actually not? I want you to know of something powerful. Authenticity is absolutely magnetic. In a world where so many try to blend in, standing out is not just an option, it's a necessity. Why settle for ordinary when you are made to stand out? Not everyone is going to resonate with your energy, and that's completely fine. Authenticity isn't just a buzzword, it's a way of living that fosters genuine connection. When you're true to yourself, you exude confidence, which naturally draws others to you. But why does authenticity have such a powerful effect? Now, consider the leadership of the UAE, and I will zero down on His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. He's the Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and the ruler of Dubai. His leadership is not only authentic, but also incredibly dynamic. Have you ever wondered how a leader of his stature remains so deeply connected to his people while managing one of the world's fastest growing cities? What's his secret? Unlike some leaders who may seem distant or are inaccessible, Sheikh Mohammed is constantly engaging with the people he serves, whether it's through face to face interactions or by utilizing digital platforms. He makes sure to listen closely to the concerns and ideas of his citizens. But here's where it gets even more surprising to me. He doesn't just listen, he acts. Take, for instance, the Mohammed bin Rashid Smart Majlis. It's an initiative that allows any citizen to submit suggestions directly to the government. Think about that. How many leaders do you know who are open to direct feedback from the people, let alone build systems around it? This isn't just a political move or stunt, it's an authentic reflection of his belief that leadership should be a partnership between the government and the people. What's more, Sheikh Mohammed's personal engagement with citizens extends beyond formal meetings. He regularly interacts with the public through social media, where he not only shares important updates, but also celebrates achievements and addresses challenges head on. Imagine being part of a nation where the leader doesn't hide behind a title, but instead opens the door for transparent, real time communication. How does that shift the way people view their government? And this is not just one piece of the puzzle. There's something even more profound about his leadership approach that has helped him maintain such a strong, enduring connection with his people. But before we dive into that, think about this. What would happen if more leaders around the world embraced this level of authenticity and openness? One of the most compelling examples of Sheikh Mohammed's dedication to authenticity lies in his unique approach to poetry. Instead of publishing his work under his own name, he chose to use pseudonyms. But why would a leader of his stature opt for such a humble choice? The answer is simple yet profound. He wanted his poetry to be appreciated for its intrinsic quality, rather than being overshadowed by his prominent position. Just take a moment to imagine that. He's a ruler who chooses to strip away his title to let his art speak for itself. This decision showcases the immense power of staying true to oneself by prioritizing the value of his work over personal recognition. Sheikh Mohammed created a genuine connection with his audience. They weren't just admiring a leader, they were engaging with the heartfelt emotions and experiences conveyed through his verses. In doing so, he earned their respect and admiration in a much, much deeper way. So, what can we learn from this remarkable choice? It's a vivid reminder that authenticity isn't just about self-expression, it's also about fostering meaningful connections with others. Imagine how your own life could change if you approach your passions with the same level of sincerity. What would you create if you knew it didn't have to come with any titles or accolades? You see, authenticity is a magnet for trust. When you show up as your true self, it creates a safe space for others to express themselves. And this goes beyond personal interactions. It's at the core of building lasting, meaningful relationships, whether in life or at work. Now let's reflect. Who inspires you with their authenticity? For me, I mean, it's obvious. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid. His authenticity was because it wasn't personal. It shaped his entire leadership style. His governance is rooted in accountability, transparency, and a genuine service to his people. He didn't just want to lead from a distance, he sought to understand the needs of his citizens by being present and involved. And look at the results. Dubai, it has transformed under his leadership into a global powerhouse. So, how can we apply this to our own lives? To embrace your true self, you must first understand what makes you unique. Is it your values, your passions, and distinctions? Just like Sheikh Mohammed's vision for Dubai was built on his deep understanding of the UAE's strengths and culture, your personal authenticity will be rooted in what makes you you. But what happens when we conform to societal expectations? It may provide temporary comfort, but in the long run, it often leads to dissatisfaction. We've seen this play out with many public figures who, when trying to follow trends or fit into norms, lose touch with what made them unique. Now, Sheikh Mohammed, on the other hand, stayed true to his vision. He didn't try to make Dubai a carbon copy of other major cities. Instead, he built something authentic, aligning with both tradition and innovation. That's why today, Dubai stands out as a unique, thriving global hub. You see, when we live in alignment with who we truly are, we not only feel more fulfilled, but we also inspire others to do the same. This is evident in how Dubai has transformed into a beacon of progress and vision for the world, all while honoring its cultural roots. Imagine the sense of liberation that comes with living authentically. When you stop seeking approval from others, you automatically open a new-found freedom that can reshape your perspective to life. This isn't merely a theoretical idea, it is a principle woven into the fabric of Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum's leadership. He boldly embraces the challenge of pushing boundaries and pursuing an ambitious vision for Dubai and the UAE, even when faced with skepticism and doubt from those around him. But wait, have you considered the courage it takes to chart a path that many deem impossible? Sheikh Mohammed understood that true leadership requires not only a bold vision, but also the willingness to embrace risk. How has this mindset empowered him to dream big and act decisively, paving the way for Dubai to achieve unimaginable heights? Take, for instance, the iconic Burj Khalifa. Standing as the tallest building in the world, it symbolizes more than just architectural prowess. It represents a daring ambition and a commitment to excellence. What other structures or projects could we build in our own lives if we were inspired by such daring ambition? Moreover, consider the global stage that Dubai has claimed through events like Expo 2020. This wasn't just about hosting a fair, it was about showcasing innovation, culture, and collaboration to the world. It required our leadership to step beyond the conventional expectations, daring to dream of a future where the UAE would be a central hub for international dialogue and cooperation. So, what can we learn from this approach? When we embrace authenticity, we enchant ourselves to pursue dreams that may seem out of reach. But ask yourself, what bold step can you take in your own life today? What vision do you hold that might inspire others? The possibilities are as vast as the horizon when you choose to live authentically and fearlessly. So, how can you start embracing your authenticity today? Well, very good question. You should begin by making small, authentic changes. Share a personal story, speak your mind in a discussion, or try something new that reflects your true self. Think of this journey like planting a garden. Just as Dubai wasn't built overnight, your path to authenticity involves nurturing your inner self with consistent small steps. Each action you take is like planting a seed, and with time, care, and patience, those seeds will blossom into a vibrant representation of who you truly are. Surround yourself with people who support your authenticity. The UAE's success wasn't just because of one person. It was built with the help of a group of leaders and visionaries who shared one goal: a brighter future. Just as a garden flourishes when it's surrounded by a variety of plants that complement and support it, the right people in your life will lift you up and encourage you to be your authentic self. They'll help you cultivate your strengths and create an environment where your true identity can thrive. So, what small step will you take today to start planting those seeds of authenticity? Remember, every choice you make is an opportunity to nurture your garden and watch it grow. By embracing your true self, you'll not only create meaningful connections, but also experience a profound sense of fulfillment. Remember, why blend in when you can shine? Stand out, be true to yourself, be bold, be brave. I hope you have felt inspired to embrace your authenticity and let your true self shine. If you found this video valuable, please do like and subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments below. What does authenticity mean to you? I'd love to hear your stories. Until I see you in the next video, let's develop one step at a time.